Hello everyone,
I'm Lutfiatul Rabiatul wadi'ah
from the English Language Education Department. Today, I will talk about linguistics. Linguistics is the study of language, and it is very important for English learners and teachers. In this video, I will explain what linguistics is and the main branches of linguistics. I will also explain one linguistics topic, and why linguistics is important in English language teaching. This video is made for students and future English teachers. I will use simple English, so it is easy to understand. I hope this video can help you understand linguistics better. Now, let's start. What is linguistics? Linguistics is the study of language. It studies how people use language in their daily life, such as how people speak, listen, read, and write. Linguistics helps us understand how language works and how people communicate with each other. Linguistics also studies how language is formed. This includes how sounds are made, how words are created, and how sentences are arranged correctly. For example, linguistics explains why a sentence sounds right or wrong in a language. It also helps us understand grammar and pronunciation. Besides that, linguistics studies how language is used in daily life. People use language differently when they talk to friends, teachers, parents, or strangers. Language can be formal or informal, spoken or written. Linguistics helps us understand these differences and how language changes depending on the situation. Linguistics also focuses on meaning. It studies how people understand words, sentences, and messages. Sometimes one word can have different meanings, and linguistics explains how people understand the correct meaning from context. Language is very important because it is the main tool for communication. Through language, people can share ideas, feelings, opinions, and information. Without language, people cannot communicate well, and social life would be very difficult. That is why linguistics is important to learn, especially for English teachers. By learning linguistics, English teachers can understand how students learn language, explain lessons more clearly, and help students improve their speaking, reading, writing, and listening skills. Branches of linguistics. There are some main branches of linguistics. Each branch studies language from a different point of view. Together, they help us understand language more clearly. First, phonology. Phonology is the study of sounds in a language. It explains how sounds are produced and how they are different from each other. For example, phonology helps us understand the difference between sounds like band in English. This branch is important for correct pronunciation and listening skills. Second, morphology. Morphology is the study of words and how words are formed. It explains how small parts of words, like prefixes and suffixes, change meaning. For example, the word teach can become teacher or teaching. Morphology helps learners understand vocabulary better. Third, syntax. Syntax is the study of sentence structure. It explains how words are arranged to make correct sentences. For example, English sentences usually follow the pattern subject plus verb plus object. Syntax helps learners write and speak sentences correctly. Fourth, semantics. Semantics is the study of meaning. It explains what words and sentences mean. Sometimes one word can have more than one meaning, and semantics helps us understand those meanings. Fifth, pragmatics. Pragmatics is the study of meaning in context or situation. It explains how meaning can change depending on who is speaking, where, and why. For example, the sentence, "Can you open the door?" is not just a question, but also a polite request. All of these branches are important because they help us understand how language works. For English teachers and students, learning these branches makes language learning easier and more effective. Chosen linguistics topic, phonology. Now, I will explain one linguistics topic. The topic is phonology. Phonology is the study of sounds in a language. It focuses on how sounds are produced, how they are different, and how they are used to make meaning. In English, sounds are very important because a small difference in sound can change the meaning of a word. If we pronounce a sound incorrectly, people may misunderstand what we want to say. That is why learning phonology is very important, especially for English learners. For example, look at the words ship and sheep. These two words look almost the same, but their sounds are different. The word ship has a short vowel sound E. The word sheep has a long vowel sound E. Because of this difference in sound, the meanings are also different. Ship means a large boat, while sheep means an animal. This example shows that phonology helps us pronounce words correctly and understand meaning clearly. That is why phonology is an important topic in linguistics and in English language teaching. In English teaching, phonology helps students pronounce words correctly, speak more clearly, and understand listening better. When students understand sounds, communication becomes easier. Teachers can teach phonology by using audio recordings, pictures of mouth positions, and simple slides or videos. These tools help students learn sounds more clearly. Phonology is very useful for speaking and listening skills. Overall, linguistics is important in English language teaching because it helps teachers understand how English works and explain pronunciation, grammar, and meaning more clearly. To conclude, linguistics is the study of language. It helps us understand how language works in real life and how people use language every day to communicate. Linguistics explains how people speak, listen, read, and write, and how meaning is created through language. By learning linguistics, we can understand that language has rules, patterns, and systems that make communication possible. Linguistics is very important in English language teaching. It helps teachers understand English more deeply, not only as a subject, but as a living language. With knowledge of linguistics, teachers know how English sounds are produced, how words are formed, how sentences are structured, and how meaning is understood. This makes teaching more effective and organized. By learning linguistics, teachers can explain lessons more clearly, especially in pronunciation, grammar, and meaning. Teachers can also choose better teaching methods and materials that match students' needs. Linguistics helps teachers understand common student mistakes and know the reasons behind those mistakes, so teachers can correct them in a helpful and positive way. Linguistics also helps students. When teachers apply linguistics in the classroom, students can speak more clearly, understand listening better, and feel more confident when using English. Students do not only memorize rules, but they understand how and why English works. In conclusion, linguistics plays an important role in successful English teaching and learning. I hope this video helps you understand linguistics and its importance in teaching English. I also hope this video is useful for your learning journey as students and as future English teachers. I think that's all I can share for now. Thank you for watching until the end. See you.